Youth is newness. Youth is excitement. Youth is optimism. The feeling of youth is eternally thought by people who don't have it anymore. Youth is attitude. A 37-year-old person who watches trashy movies and works in a bohemian record store will always feel younger than a 24-year-old accountant. When a 15-year-old person dresses up in old clothes, it accentuates their individuality and sense of irony. When a 38-year-old person dresses up in old clothes, it accentuates the fact that they are 38. When a 46-year-old bank teller reads a magazine article about a 23-year-old best-selling novelist, he will do the math in his head to figure out exactly how much older he is than her. Most of the dorks and losers from high school are dreaming about getting their ultimate revenge at their high school reunion. When two 36-year-old people sit around listening to the records of their youth, they frequently are hoping the music will come back into style so they can be cool and hip again. If you watch the James Bond movie You Only Live Twice with a 26-year-old bald person, he will always point out that Sean Connery is wearing a toupee. When a 39-year-old person is riding the bus and a pack of loud, obnoxious 16-year-old kids get on, the 39-year-old person can easily become semi-paralyzed as he is reliving his childhood trying to avoid the attention of the bullies in the high school lunchroom. He will often amuse himself by picturing the kids 25 years from now working in dead-end jobs and realizing that they wasted their lives. Whether he admits it or not, a 49-year-old man can still be traumatized by when he got his shorts pulled down in gym class in the 4th grade. Most 41-year-old men who have gone through a divorce will think to themselves, it sure would be neat if I could hook up with a younger girl. After a few weeks of going clubbing, the smart ones will at the very least amend that to, it sure would be neat if I could hook up with a young girl that's an old soul. Regardless of how precious youth is, many men would pass on being Bill Gates at age 35 to be Hugh Hefner at age 50. Most people who smoke start in adolescence, so later on, when they try to quit, they frequently have to battle the thought, I feel old, so all I have to do is smoke a cigarette and I'll feel young again. Most 59-year-old people who say that Mick Jagger is pathetic for still acting the way that he does are also secretly envious of how he still manages to get away with it. I have often wondered if former juvenile delinquents still have a nostalgic fondness for convenience stores and parking lots when they turn 53. The essence of youth is generally lost when the idea anything is possible is replaced by a lot less is possible than I originally thought and probably isn't worth bothering with. One of the main reasons why older people get nostalgic about their youth is when they're young, they didn't know how things were going to turn out yet.